Alrighty, well, I done it again. Bought another Wah pedal on eBay. This is a Crybaby. The guy said on the ad that it was from the 70s, which I knew right off it wasn't, just simply because of that. They didn't do the 9-volt thing in the 70s. And I wouldn't have bothered with it, but what caught my eye was this. It's got a blue square plastic potentiometer, which are incredibly rare in wah pedals. I've never owned one. I've seen pictures of them online, but I've never actually seen one for real. And there's some conjecture online that it's actually an aftermarket, but they're not. They were put in there by Dunlop around 1990-ish, and that's when this pedal came from. So that's really the only reason I bought it, just to check this thing out. That, and I scored it for 25 bucks, so how do you go wrong for 25 bucks? I can just sell it again for 50 and make some money. But anyway, let me open it up and we'll see what's inside. Okay, here's the bottom of it. See, it's well loved. It's all dished in too. And seen some rough living. So this is what she looks like inside. So you can see it has the plastic jacks in there. Got the what I believe is the same inductor that they use now. Just now they put a plastic cover over it. And there's that pot I was mentioning. It has the wires that you can see they plug into the back, so it just ease of assembly, I guess, when they build the things. Just plug everything in instead of soldering, except for the switch. Got the old switch with the solder on it. So that's what she looks like inside. And I'm going to pull up another couple of Wahs, Crybabys, just so that we can compare the guts on them from 3 different eras. Okay, I have a little history lesson for you today. The history of the Crybaby Wah through the ages. But I got to start around 1990 and work my way back because I don't have anything newer. This one is a 1990, give or take. These are all give or take a couple of years. It's just really difficult to date these things specifically. But the first thing you notice on this one is the patent number, or the patented, and then the serial number, and there's a big space, and then the Jim Dunlop script along the bottom. Move over, go back 10 years to the 1980-ish. You'll see it says Dunlop up above the serial number. The serial number is stamped, and this one is printed, and it just says patented along the bottom there. And then we move over to this one. This is a Thomas Organ Crybaby. This one I figure is about 1975-ish, just based on research that I've done. And they're all a little different inside. We'll start with this one here. This is the newest one. This is a 1990. The newest one that you can buy in a store is different yet again. I don't have one of those to show, so for the video's sake, we'll just start with 1990. And you can see it has the 9-volt adapter in there. It's got plastic jacks in it instead of the metal ones. It has, and this is original, that blue pot, square plastic pot with a plug on the end of it, that white plug. And I've done some research online. Some people think that it's aftermarket, but it's not. That was put in there. And they're very rare with that particular pot. I imagine they just did it for cost saving. Maybe it was cheaper than the metal ones. I don't know, but it works good. It's not scratchy at all. This has the same switch that they all have. And the inductor there, that's the stock inductor. I believe they still use the same one. They just put a plastic cap over it now, so it just looks like a little round black disc. And there you go. That's what they looked like back around 1990. Like I said, though, that blue pot is unusual. Normally they have a metal pot. So just for I don't know about that one. Then we move on over. This is from about 1980, this one. And this one I have actually done a couple of mods on. I don't mind modding the Dunlop ones because they're never really that collectible. They generally run 50, 60, 70 bucks. And I don't think they'll ever be worth much more than that. But here's a circuit board from that one. And it's the changes that I've made. I put a new battery plug on it just because the old one was all busted. So I had to change that. It's got a yellow phasal inductor in it that I put in. And I changed the pod. It's got a hot pod in it now. I had to change the pod. The other one was so scratchy that thing was unusable. And it's got a true bypass switch. So that's about it for mods on this one. Just pretty typical stuff. And it's nice sounding pedal. Very, very happy with it. And then we'll move on over to this one's around early 70s, 75-ish, I think. And it's bone stock. It's got the square TDK inductor in it. It's never been monkeyed with. You can see all the hand soldering that goes on just down around there where the wires attach. The wires are still have the original elastic bands holding them together, so I wouldn't dare touch them. They'll probably just crumble. It's got the metal. Well, these were kind of plasticky, but the original jacks, original pot, and original switch. So there you go. You have the three amigos. So there you go. Left to right, you have 70s, 80s, and 90s. The outside hasn't changed much, but the inside sure has over the years. But you know what? Bang for the buck. I think they're the best wah pedal out there, and there's so much you can do with them if you're into mods. There's no end to stuff. You can have a lot of fun with these things, and they're pretty cheap to pick up. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and any questions, just let me know. Thanks, have a great day.